Of course, ladies and gentlemen, advertising plays a key part in everyone's life in this day and age, and it just so happens that this afternoon we have with us one of the more enlightened and educated advertising men on a national scale, as it were. Your name is...
Wright.
Mr. Wright, is that?
Right, Mr. Wright. Advertising's the game, Wright's the name.
I see. Mr. Wright, how long have you been in advertising?
Oh, I've been in advertising for 20 years.
20 years?
20 years' time.
Uh-huh.
Seen a lot of biggies.
I suppose you have.
I've been there when they talked about the first big one.
What was that? You mean your first
oh, sure.
client? What was...
I'd walk a mile for a...
I'm sorry, we can't talk about that, sir, on the radio.
Oh, okay.
Are you an independent advertiser? Or are you
yes,
part of
I am independent now. All my partners have bailed out. All by myself. Independence, right. Do a lot better. Take my 15% right off the top. But you know the old advertising expression.
Hey, what is the old
15% of nothing is nothing. That's right.
I suppose you're right there. What other outstanding advertising campaigns have you waged?
Oh, I've been in on the biggies. Let me tell you one of my most successful campaigns that we ever ran, all right? This was a biggie. They came to me. They must have had $50 or $60 to spend. Just to throw out the window, just for ideas.
Right.
You know, ideas? Ideas are the key to our business.
That's right.
Right. So they were working on this product that you shouldn't. I don't know whether I can say the word over the radio.
Well, try it. We'll blip it out.
Burp. Burp.
Burp is all right.
Burp is all right?
I do it on my show occasionally.
Burp. Right?
Right.
Well, there's a product on the market, burp.
Oh, it's an anti-burp depression.
Something like that. Yeah. No burping, right? Okay.
Very big.
So they wanted to have a guy say that he had, partaken in something, and it made him burp. And he took the product, and he was fine. I came up with a great slogan.
What was that?
I can't believe I ate part of the thing. Big burp campaign. Big. They must have laid $50 out on that easy.
I can imagine. Money.
My secretary, a new typewriter ribbon and everything with that one.
Well, how did you start, sir?
Big
How did you start in the advertising game?
Well, I was standing on the corner of Lexington Avenue and 45th Street. And a woman came up to me, and oh, no, that's another story. And I was standing there, and I saw the sign in the window that said, advertising executive wanted, come right in, $45 a week, must know how to type. So I went in there and got the job.
I see. That's it, huh?
Yeah, and from there it was steadily one step after another into the old commode, man. Shouldn't laugh at a man who's in the twilight of his career.
Just don't pull the lever.
No, should never do that. You know, another successful campaign I had was for a candy bar.
Candy bar?
A lot of kids like the candy, you know? Oh, I had big ones. I had the giggles. Guy around the corner, took it, ran with Snickers, made $100 million. Stole my idea, right? Remember the old famous biblical story about the 12 Musketeers?
12 Musketeers?
Right. I had that. Guy did it, chopped 9, made a fortune, right? 3 Musketeers. Big story. You don't remember these things. These are the old days of advertising.
Yeah, it's very old days. You still have your company, do you?
Oh, sure. We call it R.A.
R.N.?
R.A.
R.A.
Try to read my lips. R.A.
R.A.
Right.
What does that stand for?
Rip-off advertising. That's the name of my... Don't laugh. I've built a fortune on this company. I'm going to leave my son. Box of number 12 pencils is what he gets. It's all in my will.
I suppose you've seen the aging or maturing of the advertising game come about.
Oh, sure. It's getting much more mature now.
How is that?
Well, a couple of years ago, you couldn't say...
Not on my show.
One of my big accounts.
What other local campaigns have you handled, sir?
Oh, lots of biggies. One of my most successful campaigns. In fact, all I got to do is sing a little of it, and you will remember, and a big smile will come over your face.
Let's try it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Little test. Test of advertising is when you sing the jingle, everybody knows.
Without mentioning the client's name.
Right.
Okay,
you ready?
Go ahead.
All I got to do is say, let's see, 4 or 5 words.
Do it.
Save $1 a day. That was mine. Want to make a deposit, you go down to LaGrange, and they'll swing pretty good for you down there.
Moving right along ever so quickly.
Yes, sir. Right.
You, I understand also from your fact sheet here, are very big in undergarments. Women's undergarments.
Yes. You can't be afraid of the word. You got to come out and say to the ladies the actual word. Bras.
What?
Bras.
Bras.
Bras. B-R-A-S.
Yes, I thought we were going to, all right, do it with a little finesse, but since we're not,
go ahead. There's nothing wrong with the word bras. Women wear bras.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Bras.
Okay.
It's a nice word. Try it. Bras.
Bras.
See that? Didn't hurt a bit. Right. Okay.
Excuse me, I got a pink slip here. Anyway, all right, so what is your campaign in that area?
Well, there are a lot of different kinds of bras, and there are a lot of different kinds of women.
Right.
So you got to find the right bra for the right women. Woman. Don't laugh at an old man. Been in this game. You weren't even born when I started in bras. I may walk out of here.
Well, Mr. Wright, it's been a pleasure having you with us this afternoon.
It's been my pleasure. You're a nice fella.
I want to thank you for dropping by.
You're a very nice young fella. When I was young, I was like you.
Well, that's good.
Before I leave, I want to tell you about a new campaign.
Mr. Wright, we are
for dentures. Fantastic product. You put your teeth in a drawer.
Mr. Wright,
you lock the drawer.
We really
and you leave the drawer.
to move
then you
along.
flood the drawer with this blue stuff.
Mr. Wright,
as soon as the drawer explodes,
I don't mean to
your teeth
say
are ready.
anything.